Hello everyone, I'm Rich Lamont and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Today's video is a shorter one. I'm just going over some materials that I'm selecting for my upcoming fly, tying the Lady Amherst. So in this fly uses two pairs of Amherst pheasant feathers, and these are the neck feathers, the tippets if you will. These would be the same thing as the tippets on a golden pheasant. So first, you want to look at these necks when you're choosing your Lady Amherst. This would be a grade 1. As you can see, this one, all the feathers are nice and clean. They're all in very, very good condition, very easily selected and paired. And if you look down through and you sort down through even the smaller ones, the barring is quite even and in very nice shape. Nothing's really out of place or very dirty or stained. This would be the kind of neck that you would look for doing a presentation salmon fly. This is a lower grade neck. I would say this is probably like a grade 3. As you can see, some of these are stained. This neck has been cleaned. As you can see, some of the feathers are still somewhat stained. They are a little bit roughed up. And if you look right even here, you can see that the barring kind of fades a little. It's not quite straight. Even up here, they're not 100% straight. So this is a lower grade neck. This would be great for fishing flies or practice flies when you're up and coming. The Lady Amherst is kind of a good fly to start on to learn how to tie in whole feather wings. So part of the reason why I'm doing this fly video. The hook that I'm choosing for this is actually a 6/0 hook that I bent myself. This was a all-cock hook. All I did was just bent the shank a little bit more to give it a little bit more of a curve, and I filed on the hook point just a little bit to give it a little bit different, character, I guess. I was just trying it out. This is a size 6/0 hook. This would be a 5/0 hook, Adlington and Hutchins. I was going to use this one, but I think the shank for this is a little on the short side, so I'm decided not to go with this one. When selecting the feathers from the Amherst, just like your golden pheasant, you select them from one side and then the other. So you want to have the matched pair. The way they sit on the fly would be like this. You'll have one pair here and a second pair that will start right there. And as you can see, I've already chosen the feathers for this. I've picked two nice matched pair. The barring on these is nice and straight, even on the smaller ones. I have not steamed these yet. The Lady Amherst I don't use quite as often as I do my golden pheasant, so I don't pull all of these and pair them all like I do my golden pheasant. I only pull these and steam them as I'm using them for the fly. So I'll be taking these over and steaming them shortly, but wanted to show you that I had selected them and how I selected them. When you are pairing them up, you want to make sure that your barring and your tips line up well. And as you can see, you can actually see through the feather. Hopefully the camera picks that up, and see the bar on the other side from the other feather. And you can just slide those over each other and see that those line up quite well. So that's a very good matched pair. Same thing with these other two. As you see, this is kind of separating a little bit. They're folded a little. When I steam those, that'll come right back out and they'll look just as good as new. Same thing with the barring on these. And you can see that the bend of the rachis on, or the center stem, whatever you like to call it, you can see that those bend in the same manner and kind of in the same direction. That's how you know they're from two opposite sides and that they are a good pair. And again, the barring on those lines up very well. The tips line up very well all the way around. So again, another good matched pair. And choosing the hackle for this, I do not have a Badger's actual saddle. but I do have strung badger. So I've gone through, and when you get strung saddle hackle, or any strung hackle really, when you're doing a fly like this, oftentimes you'll find one, maybe two feathers out of a whole bunch that are perfect for the fly that you're doing. And I found these two here, which I've chosen by the length of the longest barbs, where it'll be by the throat. If you line it up along the hook here, you can actually see about where the length is on this. So this feather, the hackle is going to hang down to about here, which is about where we want. We want it about even, maybe a little below the hook point. And then the throat will be slightly longer. This will likely be the feather that I use. It's longer. It's got enough room to make the few wraps that I need around the hook shank. But if you look right here, the throat hackle will be slightly longer than the other feather. That's got some nice hackle on it. And it's kind of webby, so it'll be easy to sleek it back and give it a nice profile when it's all been wrapped in. Now, I'm not going to go through choosing the crests for these. I have gone through crest videos before, so if you'd like to see those, go on over and check out one of my other videos that talks about selection for golden pheasant crest. And that's how I selected the feather material and the hook for this fly, the Lady Amherst. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing. I'm going to have some more stuff coming up here in the near future. The Lady Amherst fly will be out in a couple of days, hopefully by the end of tomorrow, if I can help everything. And, you know, I'll have new tips coming out every week. Try to get 2 to 3 tips out every week if I can. But I'll have some videos on body materials, floss versus dubbed bodies, and different tinsels uses. So keep your post notifications on. Look out for that new stuff. If you got any friends, family, send them over to the channel and you know, have them check it out. Share it with them. So for now, hope you guys have a great afternoon, and tight lines.